atomonim enawie e wo kasebo mum ama Sarpong Kumankuma Gyasi menam de kasebo no esomo enawie afei yenhwe ensem no ankasa Ghana mampanyin na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ye kase ayi de wakọ akọpẹ sika ya anobo esom America dollar no na chese sika emu odupa $330 million ya yedi ebesi Boankra interchange na aboa amanema atumi akoso
Ghana mampanyini na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ne nsrahwe a obono asantemantema mensini ahodo ene mpontudwuma wo ye na obia no ne ne opese ohyaase eye ene de ne kopiem wo Boankra ne nyaka Boankra ade baako a eba Ghana fododo na atrim kanka mo asantemantema eye Boankra inland port beye emfie edu enwotwenie ene Ghana ban ye nhyehyeye se ye betimasi inland port enso so no na akwakwa ebu achibedin afe ene abrewa ayi poma wo kwan mu a Ghana mampanyini na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo asante ne for say to otosumi no afem penyimfo atitututufo ekopiem a omoye amane ne amamre ye kate so na afa adwumadie ne ya hyase no ye de sikapa esombo $330 million ene ye de yesa adwumadie enwumaku a omo edi sa adwumadie eye Afum Quality Limited of Ghana and afa DSS Associate of the Republic of Korea omo na aka boma omo eye sa adwumadie na emra Ghana mampanyini na Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ekasa no ochire mu sei
I'm glad to be here in the majestic presence of Utufo Asantehene to cut the sword for the commencement of work for the construction of this very critical piece of infrastructure for Mother Ghana, the Boankra Integrated Logistics Terminal. The idea of the Boankra Integrated Logistics Terminal project has been in the pipeline since the days of the government of the second president of the Fourth Republic, that outstanding Ghanaian statesman, His Excellency John Ajekun Kufuor. In attempting to bring it into fruition, it encountered a number of challenges, a significant one being the exit of the MPP government in 2009. However, the project was one of the pledges made in the MPP's 2016 manifesto with a commitment to ensuring that it saw the light of day. It is thus heartwarming that after 18 years since the conception of this project, work is now set to begin after the conclusion of all financial, contractual, legal, parliamentary, and regulatory matters and approvals. The project period is 3 years. This is pivotal to the attainment of our growth targets for rapid socio-economic development of our nation. It is within these broad national objectives that the Ministry of Transport, acting through its relevant agencies, initiated this project to provide service to importers and exporters in the middle and northern parts of the country, and also to act as a major conduit for the efficient transportation of transit traffic to and from our neighboring landlocked countries of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Beyond the creation of jobs, there are other ancillary small and medium-scale businesses that will be located within the enclave to support the operations of the terminal. I'm hopeful that this project and other similar infrastructure projects, such as the development of the Keta Port, the Tema-Akosombo Railway Line, the Eastern Line from Tema via Kufuor to Boankra to Kumasi, and the ongoing port expansion projects at Tema and Takoradi ports would make a positive contribution in ensuring that Ghana derives maximum benefits from the AFCFTA.
Aso wa ewa santemantam ho kro no a omampanyin di nani kiremu ewa sokọ mampon ya eho so affordable housing yi bia wo maye wo ho so wakobie ano
Ghana mampenyine dada John Ajekum Kufuor emra wodi o mampenyine o Ghana ha no ode adwumadie bi si nani so affordable housing project mantama hodo pia wo Ghana ha sira be ya Ghana adwumayefo betimanya baabi ade wo muti ato na mu baako ebepie mu ewa Askore Mampon no wo Kumase ewa Sante Mantema emra yeto aba 2008 MPP aban no antime ni enkunim no adwumadie no ankoso se ne esitie NDC amanyoko no so edi ade no omo ye se omo ebeye ekoba se Senate ena omudi amom se omonye emra na nado danko akufuado obedi omampanyin oyese kia ne ken sa adwumadie no obeye enam so no omri ama Senate ntino omokeka omon se omobeye adwumadie no ntentem sesi a obepie mu e Askore Mampon eye nigisem emra Ghana mampanyin na nado danko akufuado ene ne mpanyinfo kopie se omu bia no na afede Kumase affordable housing project no amanfo betimi akwakotra ho no eno and Ghana man penyine na nado danko akufuado okasa no ochire mu sei.
Today is a very good day for me. Two very important projects that were initiated by my boss, John Ajekum Kufuor, I have brought them to conclusion today. I've just come from Boankra, where we've cut the sword for the construction of the Boankra inland port. And this too comes from his era, was conceived in his time, but with everything that he began in the hands of his successors, it went to waste. God being so good, he has made it possible for us to complete it. And I'm particularly happy about two other facts. One, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of SNIT is no less than the man I call the Field Marshal, whose conduct, management, leadership of the organization has been exemplary. SNIT has done an excellent job of completing these projects and bringing onto the market truly affordable houses. These are very reasonable prices and they are genuine, affordable housing. But the icing on the cake is that this entire estate is named after the illustrious Asantehene, whose reign has been truly remarkable. Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, Asantehene.
Director General Edema Senate, Dr. John Ofori Tenkran, Echre Sayjumedino.
These housing units started under the NPP government through the Ministry of Works and Housing in 2006, but stalled in 2009. Not much activity went on at these sites until some 6 years later in 2015, when an agreement was reached between the ministry and SNIT for SNIT to take over the completion of these units. And we are happy to announce that under another NPP government, led by His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the completion of this project has been fast-tracked to bring relief to the good people of Kumasi.
Ne Krakran, Minister for Works and Housing, Ayon Munyamfo lawyer attaching.
It's taken over 13 years for us to see what we are witnessing now. If we had good governance and the successor government had put this thing to good use and completed it, and the structures and units sold out, would have recouped the investment, the huge investment, and then reinvest, and within some space of time, we'll have mass affordable housing rollout. It is very necessary that when we are given the power to govern, it's not of entertainment value, but it's one that you deliver.
NDC Franka Krani Ora John Dramani Mahama so de ato Gyasi contractor fo bi abesu agu ne so se aban yi di wo mo ka won tuaye.
Contractor fo nyina omo adwuma asai afi omo nyina atifie ebi ni a national chairman na eka contractor fo aye adwuma 538 musi omunsi toilets e wo Ghana ha nyina omo asi tua omo kai eno so ayasem ye tua omo ka ebi ekobo obosia no mu di siye besin de yentua omoka enso mo nanam ena mo twa mo de apaso etwa ebia no se my toilet se okohwe enyoma omose omaye yese omoso omfa omo yi empuntromra se na toilet na omuka nyina se omuntuaka ebi se ye bisa se empuntro be no omaye omo de buy toilet bebre ewom se yentuaka mpo mesrel na akufo ado baumia se mutia mo toilet na yesi amamu no me pacho contractor for no se mbuntua aka ente mesrel mo muntua omoka
ye kwa tachima ye nua bema anim ado e wo hono mo ye kwa akohwe sede akuafo edai mpanyini ede enema gu akwa so afa anim ma hai anim ado bema ye anim mi pa cha wo ho ye abusuafo sede ye nyina ye nim no ye bo akuafo eda sonko ya mpanyimfo yi asi ho se tachima na enkonko wie na anim ado na ye se ko didi ekoso wo ho achi sanse ayiko
eyeda mpanyimfo ahihye se yede abasobode ma Ghana akuafo nyina ye 36 edition etipo eda so de se ye hwe na yakrakra kwadwuma ebra COVID abay how ni ade de beba no ye hwe na ye free ho na enadua yi na mpanyimfo sanse ye beto aba 2020 ntino ena mpanyimfo ahye se dwumadie no emra so ewo tachima me no ka se hwe UTV ebiaya dwumadie ebeba so Methodist Park ha ode enchia o chiachia mpanyimfo omo ewa ha nyina na afi watena se na dwumadie no atumi abaso omampani echiachia mpanimfo ahemfo akuafo mpanimfo mabaha companies ahodo mabaha omo nyina omampani edinchia echiachia omo na afi baba no mana kwa bawia na afi mekamu se wey ene de etoso aduasa ensia de 36 edition afi atwa mu no UTV ya de bra ye call eye ho na dwumadie no ekoso na orani din ede Charles Jamfi ono ene ye kabo mu nyina se Ghana kwani a ne modembo eso anipa mene wo kasei dwumadie no baso eguso ekoso a mampani aba o cheye wi a abasobode ye kwa ensam fufrom a obnefo na anaje no poku ageman soso na probo a wo mutiti mu wono de ne de FM Savannah region aba beto Gyasi se de odini nyina aba awiye
That the elections at this time is not the elections of yesterday. All those days are gone. development. We are voting today because we want peace. We are voting today because we want inclusion. We want all of us to feel that we are part of this country. We are voting today because we are tired of the divisiveness. We are voting today because we want the country to feel healed again. We are voting today because we don't want family turning.
Yekwa ensemfu from the ane de ani ekire abruhine anaso otobo jankwasi ya otoso mienu na ede afutuo ama ani PP ni ani DC ni amanyoko nkaye ne se wo nsam a wo ka che watija afo no wo ma de enye de eho te anemum enye de ntokwa ebeba
sisi na NDC MPP wona musun oman ni Gyasi a mo party ebienyi oman ne kosia mo party ebienyi yenra John Dramani Mahama wo oye ugwanga oye sureduase gwan nipa ono won repre no nana ado danko ekufu ado president or what you say honestly wedding in fianan to honestly so be challenge you yewura afrijanga no wo electoral commission o kan assembly say abato wo nwini our polling station and electoral office na yenhwe say security agents ebehwe abato so nso bedino kware ni yenhwe say yisi no ye match commissioner no ono nso obeye ni fam ade pepepe say asembone ben ne bebe biem enunti won twen say bibesi ansa na watu hu anamo no prepare your team. Prepare your team. And na jury no ene Ghana fo. Kokro motino ene Ghana fo. Ni amaye sene obia kande Ghana fo nyina anim. So bi kase wa baso ana wo resan ba be pray na wo John Dramani Mahama wa nye hwea ende ya tro
yo midamase
Yetwa ensam no so na ahemafo bi aka won ho afiri mu ye bi firi enkran ha ebi firi from mantamu ena finfi mantamu ya won panyina wodawa no ene na nakum krampa ya wodi kan wo ye benkum hema edema enyande ntwira achiampem na ede ato independent presidential candidate Owura Alfred Kwame Asiedu Walker enim se won mo efa buo emfa ma ahenie na nanom sanse amai eyo no eba beto na nanom enkonwa ene abosom kese a ebo oman Ghana ehoban
Ghana da ka ekwela miashi Ghana bubuara kama galio jigara na akpo aduho ho hlamie adugara avajo aduoma jigara na tukaravana na ma mie nyonwo pela review e kpafu le kamata mie fia nyonwo pela nyonwo kata mie chero mie rokujibana mie akpo banare atoma fafa avala akodaye ji ta kukuko da memala na duo banare Ghana da ka ikwela miachi fiara kamali ikana jo arona na jo duema mi atanwa yiwo
wo ye party fe ko se no ni wo ko party fe ko diake to enjole aka wonyi Ghana ko me wo yo wo be Ghana enyodon wo be he ko ya hu do wo shik fon bia mi ni wo yo ne What we enjoy we mo penny work ha ake. No nyemi shishi ni wo hishi. Politics afio ye henyelo ajiwo. Wa afon shiki, wa ya ataya. Wa ya no, wa ya afon shiki ni wa akashi wo. Wa maamo aka wo hie. Ni wo di ache wakuchi ami aka wo hie. Wa ye jole afi wo tui na ni wo to enjole afi no ni kam wo tui an. Wo panye fai, wo da momo femo. Wo use ne ke platform ni wona ne wo ken paga na bi fe fai. Akenya aga na kenkle aka anya tui no. Ene wo court ya afon shiki e ogbe na ya aka shi no wo.
Ye tu obi biara efu se abatwa ye bekono ye careful okotu wa ba kofie enko bisa se wetuma hwan na at the end of the day near erade be select ya man no na ya fanasa na ede mpaibo atane pakra na echi na ye hye ne nkran se onka na kuma to ne yam ogbo mpai ma obi biara near erade be ye bia no na wafana sana ye man so ye to oba time mu efos so bia to number for say political leader bi aba na oba man discuss kokoye we ya onka sa on ye now what we the mothers will tell the children, that's what they are going to take.
I'm here to thank these eminent ladies and king in our midst for them to come to this and to talk to us. Yes, I will be fully supportive of them. And we must agree that election year, Ghana must change. We haven't done well at all. Indeed, our grandfathers and our great-grandfathers will be saddened to see what Ghana has become, divided along tribal lines, divided along party politics. Party politics is not what we are all about. We are all for jobs. Ghana must develop. People must be cherished. People must be encouraged to develop their skills to, after all, gain something, a gainful employment to be able to look after their children and their families. This is what it's all about. For those of us who have taken the lead to change what Ghana could be, I will hope you give us all your prayers to do so well.
Yedi ani chiremu ewo Central Ton abato mpesua so wo fragmentamu na wonimonyafo Alexander Gabi Hotodze wono ene de atu edwase every se wo betena abanwa ne so no wahwe atoto niema yie pa ewo mpatamu ho eba no enwumasua FM a wabone ho modene afei apomodin fam so waye ne de eniema ahodo bi te se ensuo nkane ane ade a ema onipa asetenam etumi egina ne naso no eno so wabọ modene ewo mu enti se saniema we nyina wasese na eyade a wo hoso ade wani hura eyeyie ne obi gina baabi kase wonye ahwede a ene na sa nipa no ani no woni bie na ani no etuatua ho nanso so enyade a ode ehunade yekọ ensamfufuro mu ababeto Gyasi Ghana Intra Africa Coffee Conference bi ebekoso ewo enkran ha na nchechemu ampanyifo de ma ye efa sa conference yi ho no yenti
fi efre bibre mu ade ne so sede no mu no ewo America and Europe ameya hodo so no enye sa ne no mu no ewo bibre mu ha we enti ena biman be ye duba ko 11 eba be ye enhyiemu Nyankopon eya adomo a November de to so du kopom aduonu so ewo enkran ne a cheche ahode ne a ewo kafe mu ekwan be fa so ebe no mu no ene kwan di bi be kwa amanane akwa akoton openyipa be de akire edima koku board Dr. Ajimadwomo ene UTV edi enkomo
so wi ase nyina we oil a coffee ene to so ena afei so coffee kra no efriye abibirimu hanom enso ne so hwe a eye amanonefo no eho na coffee no dodo na efri a eba wiase na Ghana hanom nso so no yasase nyina bibia ye a ebitumi adua coffee ba bia adua kokoo ye bia no udua coffee so a eyeye e nyina ye nim so se aban aye tree crops la mamen kan sa nnuaba bi be se nso a coffee eka ho bi coffee de Boankra de ahye eye Ghana Cocoa Board ensa fa coffee ene share o da hye Ghana Cocoa Board ensa sese no dwumadie ba kwa yedini se abana ahye se yenyi one whole division a ebehwe coffee so ewo man mu enti coffee so eye bibia abana ni ko ho pa enti kwan bia Cocoa Board so ebetumi aya yebema coffee agina sese sa abotae no ene yeko see betumi edi sa adwuma no oman.
Cafe Federation of Ghana Titinani Chief Nat Ebo Nsako enso kasai.
Tesia potential na hanewo. So the offroad yapa no ene piano. Omo wo si ye offroad yapa. Te omo be pia yen. Nti eno ana mehu ne se ye benya nsunsuanso papa afiri mu. Eba sa nso be ma akuafo no so akoma tom yem so at least bibi obi come asema mom. So I just say facility omu hia ne nyoma no samre we ya be discuss ni na be ba up ama yetumi a cheche yadwen na omoso so suahu no monya wo other countries no mo de bia ba be hihye mu because we Cote d'Ivoire akuafo no mu nsu te se de yesu no edi nti no mu nsu saa ombe come asema me yehu so ye de ye ya no bia beto de ko omo discussion te se de de to koku ni ade nti obi ani ho do koku a osu odo ya onim se ye de ya koku krache fo no be ba beto na coffee nso o si nya coffee krache fo no so koto so amai no si pese koku ye beto yi Jesus ye nya coffee no bi so meto simple.
Event Vendors Association of Ghana, they are two Gyasi COVID-19 by no. Omudie mia pass and say yo party na yenyo.
COVID-19 by it affected a lot of businesses. Yen so affect. Be you doing
Ye ko tamale abeto Gyasi mebunu ekuo ya wono efri National Youth Authority wono atu empasa ewo montene so.
Yeah, we've dedicated this day as a peace vigil night for young people to come to commit young people to tell us that this year's election is going to be violence free and it's going to be free and fair without any intimidation from any young person. And for that matter, during, before and after the election, we are going to have peace. You know, the light symbolizes peace in whatever we are doing. So the youth went on a procession indicating that actually this year they are going to maintain the peace and also create an awareness for the general public to know that the youth are actually ready for peace. And we also signed the youth charter. The youth charter is for us to commit young people to sign onto the youth charter that
Senior Minister Nanaya Osafoma for Apa Obedwakuo bi ya wono na ebe hwe se Senate ntonto ho a wodwumayeni ye adwuma yeteto ho wakwa ahomgiem na wakwa akwaje na ade no saipa na susudua no yemfa ento nti sa Obedwakuo yi na behwe ho hyehyeye nyina
eye adwumapon anaso kwa homegie meche retirement a eye Senate adwumakuo na hwe ne sika yedema no so na won sensema ba be yedeja Ghana ha nansen pa we enti nnmpinifo apaw committee anase bedwakuo so mo hwe so na duobi edi se fata no yemfa ma won onmunyafo ya wasafo mafo senior minister na ekohwe ye eda sa committee no edi wakasa ekire se aban akoma so ade ne se adwumafo mo apon akwakotere fi na seten betumpon enti bedwakuo yi enye adwuma yi.
The idea behind is to improve the retirement benefits of workers as they leave. Never should the law make any retiree worse off than before. And therefore, if a situation arises where a retiree gets into a problem because of the implementation of the law, then it's up to us, at abundance of caution and common sense, to make sure that such a problem is addressed. On behalf of government, I wish to assure you that we will all bring knowledge, experience, and expertise to bear on the task at hand. I'm grateful to the Minister for Employment and Labour Relations and the Minister for Finance for the background work that has brought us so far. I'm grateful for the Chief Executive of Senate for the cooperation we have enjoyed from him during all discussions.
Waswafo be de kira wono ene hwesi kasem so onimunyamfo abena wosai asare na owodwumadie no ase wono so ekasaye.
I believe that this is the way to go to bring a final closure to all outstanding issues. In all our deliberations, one thing is very, very clear. Government does not want to shortchange anybody. Government expects that everybody gets what is due. I mean, everybody. So it is in this vein that this committee has been inaugurated to set to determine the quantum of the past credit due each beneficiary and also the modalities for the transfer of same.
National Security Minister Yero Akandapadia to Gyasi no credit dase Ghana ye hu na nsamoni die ne awudie koso na bambofo no kra no womani na ho no krabia ni sa ensemi.
December de to so ekwakoto aba ayi omampanyi ani mrashi bedwa no etwa fatase asomdwe ne bambo ayi adwuma eno enti no munyafo kendapa ekọ mrashi bedwa mu ede koto mpanifo ni mahosiesie ne ma wodro bambofo aye hwese afi aba no beye asomdwe nko ede amayen wakasa kire mu se ebra eba beto abayi abato ni mu ani empo abato na chi ewo December de to so no ombema asomdwe akoso.
There also seems to be a deliberate attempt by certain individuals to create a false notion of rising insecurity in the country. The facts, however, run counter to this false notion. For instance, evidence suggests a reduction in crime levels in the country. But I think, Mr. Speaker, this false notion of insecurity stems from the deliberate politicization of issues of national security in the country. And I think, Mr. Speaker, this is unacceptable and must be condemned in no uncertain terms, irrespective of where it is coming from. As the 2020 residential and parliamentary elections approach, we believe that the country is confronted with a huge test in the area of election-related violence, given the high stakes involved in competitive political contests in Ghana and also on the continent. And I therefore want to sound a clarion call to all political parties, to all other stakeholders, to please uphold unity as the ultimate value that should guide our actions before, during, and after the December elections.
Yadiani chemu awutu senya East abato mpeso so na maami Mavis hawakumsen ede ato Gyasi teacherfo a ewo empatam ho wo mo ho so pa nche nkwada na de yie sede beye a ba ne BC sohwa enkwada ewo awutu senya East mansiri ni mu no ombehwe adi kan. Yeko ensem fufuro mu dia na Ghana mampanyi na Nadankwo Akufo Addo ene se de ye nyina ye nim no ye akuafo dapo na kese ya ekoso ewo tachima na mampanyi de nsem bi aba abonte a wode ebo akuafo abaso Ghana mampanyi na Nadankwo Akufo Addo de atudwa ese wachiachi akuafo nyina wo mamoayiko entio mono moyade empo se afi 2020 COVID-19 yade edi ni brebe sibesi amansan so ma Ghana nya ye chefa ewo mu no manti ana mukwafuom mu hye nose mask na modo mu bo adwuma mu yade amenne enuane abuso ya Ghana adane kenten kase ya bibire mu nyina ene timidi wani kire ha ebepe enuane ekokodi wo nkromu dia na esefata se ye bom abaso pa wasini nyina nkanfu ano aban susu nya amokwa akade ne mwa bi esefata se aban ede boa soso ode boai entima chese eniema hoduro bebre na aban eye ede so masene mo soso mo yire mo ho ebo modin emenne de yehu abaso dia na esefata se obom abaso wose wotwa mu nyina prusen afarefo mu a mu bedi nkunim mu a mu ni nkunim ewo mu nyina wose odamase mu fa adwumaden esa mu adwuma na afefofra ye besimu nsoso ne eduru obi so a wonsoso wanya bi wose onyankopon onhira akuafo nyina wonhira afaafo nyina onhira Ghana enyina na oma Ghana enyina pintin ahoden ene enokre emu ebusiafo na yeko ensem fufuro mu na ensem fufuro mu dia na asoye a ehwe enwumasua ho nsam so na dadwumade bia dia ebeboa befo kwan so ama yatumi asua de enhoma tentan eso
penifodi aba eka chechefo ni adesuafo bo mo baabi baako eboa ma adekire koye na se wusua de nso awo mre emfa woni baabi awo eye asoye a ehwe enwomasua ani abedweko ehwe enwomasua so ena aka bo mu adano wadi onmunyafo poku prempe yo so afo hwe enwomasua so wakasa chechense musei
Edmondo is being launched today as an online portal
to service all the academia, from kindergarten right through the universities. Place where teachers can meet with students on one-on-one, on class by class, where students can meet students, teachers can meet teachers, parents can meet school, parents can meet students, parents can meet teachers. And a crawl thing that never was it possible under the click of a button. I hope it will lead to the transformation or play a role, an essential role in the transformation of our education. And I hope we can all embrace it. I hope we can use it as we've started launching it today to bridge the gap between the haves and the have-nots. A common platform where truly, as we say, education is a leveler. A platform that is available to all for free.
Dr. Kwabena Bempatando and Smodi etu edwa enie.
Edmodo Ghana no a online platform. A boama a teacher for, a school for, a wolf for, any day brony friend school administrators and I say or more mushy schools, so headmaster, headmistress, ye near you to me shim. Our platforms and ye shemu platform this way. A teacher for to me a classroom. Now no koda musia dinia no or the omatos a classroom no watch my dear ho. A interactive platform. A wolf for a teacher for any BBI to me a classroom to me a two school. Teacher near quiz real to me the or ma BBI to me the answer in ya ma acolano ewo.
Orua he for
ye kwa asye a wo hwe empatamu afei abode nyansape na abefo ekwan so kwan befa so adada ye ho ani wonom any German Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation aka won ho aboma sese de wo beboa na yenam akoniasa so ne abefo kwan so akrakra fia hodo a ye yo
asye ye hwe atenaye abodi munyansape ni nimde nto aso Cynthia Asaribedi akon ekasa ye de mawosoafo no na wo kire se omutimu popa ene se bola na se enwura wombeso ne so ne yenya ne mapa afrimu na aboa yen na bola na age atenaye aboso a enya sunsuaso bone ewo nipadua so no ano ebebrase enkankan ene e-waste no
emri bi atwam no na ehu ye ne se ye nuanom a ewo fadama old fadama ha afre na bobloshin wono adwuma titire a woni di enema yemfa ne se ntontrowa ne nema ya yusu awi a yemfa nyade no wono boaboa no a na ebi wo ho a bibi wo mu ehuhia wo na wona yi eno akoton na ne aka no wona to egu na ne ehu ye ne se kebu ana wire no se wono enya esan kopa na ewo mu ne ntino wona ni je ho pa na ne no ne ya ne se wone adijatum enti roba ne nane fi ho a na ka cable no no ayi no so atom na eba ne saa wo befa area mu ha wo behu se wisi ekumu na ha nyina aye wisi na ne enim so ne se bibia ye be hye no wisi no enye ema yapomuden wo humi ko mu a wahrawa wo kuma ene wo mrebo ne ho ne nyina ha no enti na ha aban na yehu ye nse kwan bi nso ho a ye betumi afa ye no no tena se ehihya ebeboa won ani beje yeso ye ni beje won ani ebeje ne se ye de saa adwuma yi esi ye ni so se ye beto afiri won nchen na ye ankasa ye afa ekwanpa so ayi cable na afim se wo de cable no na wo hu hia wo enti ye hwe cable no bo a na ye tua wo ka na ye de ketua bi atoso ama wo se na ebe ya bribi e wani beje ho se wo beba
Oswafo abedi achire ya wahwa amanyo ho samso onimonyafo Henry Cote ye kaseye de wakwa akotai parliamentary candidate ya ogina amade hye wo Ayawasto East MPP amanyoko edinimu ese wonu nyina enhwe enso owura yasene na ebreso se ye to aba December 7th na wo mo entoma no no santoma Ghana mampanyin na nadodanko akufo ado se de be ya enkunimdie betumi aye NPP amanyoko no edia wo chese owura Peter Mreku eyobi a wodwere omanfo ho enti wubakwa kwato aba edi ama na nado na wanto ama owura Peter Mreku ewonima ene ne mpatamu dia na wayemfonso kese nti wedie wosre wonom sagunsayem wo mo ento emfa emma mrahebedwanin Yanko ensemfufro mu na board chairman ya woda Ghana Health Service ano Dr. Nana Yao yeboa edi atu edwase wosre One man ka aqua premra shebedwa to me ewo MPP edini mu no. Wanya was wada Roma emfi party nim. Wonu say ne dia to no ehye ne pa ekọ ne ho ema wasi gina ye kra se ne obekọ kontenkro nanso so ni nyina amwa party ne ho donti osre esese wukogina aye ene yi ufrim wukwa na pesen ka wugina yesi ukwan wutimi unse ye chinchi munsa ne yaje ade afiri nsem kra party ne ho donti munyina monkamum na monhwe ema asomdwemra na 2020 abatu enkunimdie enye NPP amanyoku no edia. Yemfa yeninche Lands Commission na board chairman Edema Lands Commission ora Steven Tim ye kasa ye die emema abrane ya wonomo ebo modern na ye hwe wonso esua wonomo a eyeyie no yabonidin ede aka ho ebi.
Empenifo kuku dambe se du 914 ena eka board chairman the Lands Commission ura Steven Tim ho a yabo mu nyina din so omumra meka corridor of fame no eho eye Dr. Endesofo Sarpong wono ye chairman the minerals fee afi Reverend Ismaila Awudu wono ye chairman the nationwide highway security ene empenifo nkaye a wono eka ho na wo kyese ura Steven Tim ne enti ayebo ni din ede ba beka ho ne se wono no wahwe ama nsase ho nsankaye e wo Lands Commission ho no bibia timi yi afenso wasanso de nimdie eboa ama ban adwuma iku ahodo no so opemom ede ekọ enkan a won mu nyina nkambo mu eno mo emmoa emma sikasem ntotoye wo COVID-19 biremu no bibia entimefa ne tuma pemfra yi ewo titiriw aba adwuma iku ahodo mu omfa nhye pa ebetimi aboa ewo saa kwan ne so emfa emra enunti eno wo mu nyina wo mo ba beka bo mu ewo corridor of fame no wo mo aboa wo saa kwan no eso
saa abasoboyi a ne abasobodi ya ne nwumre corporate Ghana Corporate Hall of Fame ayama yeno ye nikasem kese na ansana 8 abamu no emse ye president na do danko akufo na wose de asida kese no emma no fi se Lands Commission bitima ye bibia na titru nipa wo ye adwuma emma ye no ansana odi commission eba me na me da no na nipa no sua nti mo ye adwuma no ase adwuma yo se nipa du eye no na nipa ba ko pe na eye se adwuma no nti ma ne ma nkoso iye ema ye wo application ba se wo pese ma o lease anase title land title certificate ebidi bia afi mfie mienu na de beto nso na unhu hwe na ye boy ndimbone na nyame adom na nado any finance minister atimi amaye akwanya asese yetimi afa nipa 400 ahanan se omumma meye Lands Commission adwuma no ti megidi se sese a yenya sa akwanya na yafa nipa no nso abamu no efri na ekono asudia na nado de to yenso se bosume bia no so bia the application ba a check ra na bosume na mo yewie sa asudia na ode ato yeso no ebeti since yenye nipa dudu a omba beboa ama ye adwuma no ebetimi edisa boshe no so ama president
because we many ajepa say enne adwuma ye dia hye me say board chairman no omo hu say ye adwuma no ye ntoma frɛ abom abaso o sa prestigious organization ti Midday nyamia sa aboso boy abaso
Eusa for madama yesrema tonkresi awa evasisia